The first main point is, or the main problem is that people don't train or don't play in the harder as they wish. And how is this? Why is this? I think in general, this is because people don't. Um, their expectations are not as connected with reality. So maybe they want to do a certain flow or certain bridges or certain techniques in the hardas, but they do not because they haven't done the proper training in order to do so. So then there's a trainings gap, right? You want to perform, but you did not do the training. Well, that's one of the main problems that I see in my students, and also when I teach at other locations, other events. I see this happening quite a bit, and um, and also the apart from the body, another big reason that people don't play in the harder as they want or as they wish is the mic. Is this mic actually, do you hear me? I'm not sure, man. Because here, let me check. Sorry for this. Sorry, the person watching. Sorry, I'm not sure if I have this mic correct. Now maybe you hear me now. Yeah. Can you send me send me a comment if you hear me or not? Oh my God. This is professional stuff, man. I just shared the main problem of that the training does not match with, no, the way you play doesn't match the expectations that you have. So this is a big problem because it's frustrating, right? You enter the harder, you want to play, but it doesn't. The game doesn't come out. Like I'm just fixing my studio. Oh my God! Nice that you're here, by the way. Um, we will connect more frequent. This is like for me. This is like a big test setup. Like next time it will be more professional, but the value you get out of this live will be there anyway, because if we never if we never address the problems in capoeira training, or the problems that you face in capoeira, it's hard to progress, right? So let me share another one. um, a big one that I see is, and I've felt myself many times as well, is that people feel insecure. They're not confident in the harder. And one big one is they did not train or prepare for that specific type of energy or the harder. So training and being comfortable with your own possibilities, but also your limitations, and when you want to play, when not to play, like also the effect of singing and who's leading the harder, right? Sometimes you feel people. Now, sometimes you feel the music, and the people that are playing are disconnected, or they're not in tune with the harder, with the music. And if you're not connected with the music, your insecurity subconsciously goes up because it's a certain disconnection, right? So this connecting with yourself, with the music, with the energy in the harder is really essential, because if you don't, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard um, to feel nice and to feel confident and also play well in the harder. Um, so the insecurity comes from, like, in my experience, from um, several places, but one is the energetic level that we just spoke about. So uh, let me get some comments. Let me say hi to you all. Like, I haven't been live here for such a long time. For me, this is this is like so foundational. I like connecting here. I like connecting live, but I didn't. So what I will do now, I will share more of my points. Like we have no, three more points that are main problems in why you're not happy with the training, or you're not happy with the way you play in the harder, right? Just want to say, cool you're here, nice you're here. Another one is another big one is nice. No, not nice. Is don't you don't have time to train, right? You feel that you don't have time to train because you want to. Um, you feel that you have to train like for two hours, like 2 hours, and maybe you only feel energy for maybe 30 minutes, right? So then you think, am I too tired? I have to go there. Um, so realize this, that there's also an option to, let's say you go twice to the main training, yes, in your group. Let me change the angle a bit. Um, so there's two training sessions, right? Now, those are great. You should go there. That's the main thing. But then in between, when you're not formally training, you can also do stuff at home. Now, I do this for a long time already, and I'm really used to this. But start with 5 minutes. Do you do this like this? 5 minutes. Um, and just start with some warming up things, and then feel what you want to do, or maybe you have a focus, maybe stretching, maybe you want to improve your kicks a bit, so you do some leg raises and some close in a small space, you practice some kicks. Start off really like many times. When I don't feel like training, or I'm just really tired, I just start, and then in the end I will um yeah, the energy rises up, and it will be nice, it will be fine. And I've trained like maybe 15 or 20 minutes. So that's a really big thing. So learn to split up your training sessions, and also make use of these small moments. Another big one is injuries. People have many injuries, and especially when you're above 30, you know 40 maybe. I'm 42 now. So how to deal with these injuries and how to avoid them, preferably. Now, my main things is knees. Now, I'll show, no, I don't show you now, but I have this incline, um, yeah, wooden thing, and I every day uh, have to use that. So bend my knees like a really bended version. My knees will pop this and that, but also my legs become strong, and I prevent certain blockages in my knee. And this is good for you to know to how to prevent your injuries, and what are your weak spots. If you don't know and you just go to training and then and then you get stuck because something happened, right? Something in your back, in your shoulder, in your knee, your wrist. So the preparation phase, the preparation of your body so that you can continue training, is really important. It took me 2 years to build up these wrists. Like, when was it? 1.5 years ago, I kind of was fanatic. I started to train every day, but I did too much and my wrist couldn't handle it. So then I skipped one day on my hands, and then I trained the other day on my hands, skipped. So I loosened it up. I dialed back a bit, right? And then within time, I think a time frame of like 2 months, 3 months, my wrist could recover, and I could pick up my regular training pace. You know what? I'll show you something. Let me check if this works. It doesn't really matter because the light is just there. Who cares, right? Light. Yeah. So preventing injuries, that's really important. So let me know, what are your injuries and do you know how to prevent them? So what are your uh, yeah, this is the injury part. And in the training itself, do you experience more blockages, or what stops you from progressing in capoeira? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to hear that, and I will actually take that and make content about. Yeah. Now, one last thing, a last massive problem in capoeira training, and this is for me so foundational. The approaching the training too serious with stiffness and tightness. Now, even though you're considered maybe yourself as a fighter, or you like to fight-ish capoeira, it's fine. You know what you need? You need to loosen up and play. Like even good fighters, like professional, for example, Cuban boxers or Muay Thai fighters, Thai boxing, right? How they prepare for a match is more capoeira-like. It's more like playful and really light touching. And this playfulness you need for your longevity in capoeira. If you start uh, like on a hard route, training hard, and also a lot of, well, not many people train with a lot of contact, right? Well, not that I know. Um, but you should definitely play a bit more also in the harder. For example, in the harder, if you enter the game, right? Now, ooh, what is mm, itchy? What is your intention? Like, ooh, the other one's so good. So what do you think before you play? Do you actually want to connect with the other one? Do you want to, excuse me, do you want to show your moves? Are you waiting for the gap so you can actually turn around and move? What's your thing before you play? So this mindset, what really helps me, even in more like faster games, I I'm focused differently, but my foundation is play and lose. Because if I play, if I just go there, also in the game, like I like really like the jogo de dentro and the actual contact, there is where I shine the most because I have my reflexes and I'm okay with getting kicked in the face or punched in the face. I don't, yeah, what's that? I'm comfortable in that area. But one of the reasons is play, but also this will help especially beginners that do not know when to stop the game or to choose your partners. Um, you can just decide not to play with someone. If the person that looks at you, you basically know, like, oh no, that person is way out of my league and will just beat the shit out of me. Well, you can just shake hands and say, hey, why don't you play? And this foundation of having fun and being loose, playfulness, it's a state of being, it's a state of mind. And I even have it sometimes when, actually many times, when I train by myself, sometimes I'm just smiling and laughing. Because it feels so good to move and to connect with capoeira with your body. So these are five main reasons that, well, five main problems in capoeira. And one more side note on the injury part is they mostly happen with a certain disconnect. So disconnecting with your body, disconnecting with the music or with the other person in front of you, the energy of the harder, the energy of the event. So injuries you can prevent firstly to connect with yourself and know, like, okay, today I need this or I want that, and you actually find that and love yourself enough to do that. What I see a lot is people go over their limits, right? and in the moment it sounds okay, or it's kind of tough, or I think mainly dumb, because why would you do that? Because it's a short-term thing. So if you want to train and play capoeira for a long time and get over some of these problems and training blockages, embrace yourself and also your limits. So make sure that you connect with your body, you connect like, oh yeah, how am I feeling before you start entering the harder, feel what you feel like and connect with the music. Is it your vibe? Is it your energy? And if so, nice. And this is different than just the regular fear or excitement, like, oh, I'm a little bit scared because, oh, I don't know. That's fine. You should just step in and go. But sometimes what I had last time, no, I wasn't so fit. Didn't feel so fit, and still I played blah, 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 like many times. But at a certain moment, I felt like, okay, now this is it. And I just stopped playing, started to share more music, instruments and singing and this that, and that was how I embraced my limit. So thanks for watching. I'll keep it short. Next time, nice and tight, and make sure you train and connect here. And soon I will launch a few other things. I would like to have a WhatsApp group. I'll post and throw stuff at you so you can actually improve your capoeira. Yes, thanks for watching. My name is Vita, aka Arnold Balde. Ciao.